Hey guys, it's your boy Loic Rayel, and this is my second vlog about just me talking. you know, well, I will present myself. My name is Loic. I've been on this platform since 2000 and I think 14. I think so. So here's the concept. I will just start doing vlogs about me just talking, and not edited videos. You know what I mean? So this video, today's video is about me explaining to you guys how I manage to be a dancer. No, what do you mean by manage? Guys, this is so weird. Okay. Well, first of all, I don't even know if I should look here or there. Where should I look? Okay, just do it. Okay, so you're gonna be talking about me as a dancer, like how I started dancing and how I'm able to be in Canada right now, living from dance. And that's pretty much it for today. So let's get into it. Actually, it's been a long time. I've thinking of doing this kind of videos, but I'm so shy. But yeah, I have my friend Ariel who actually boosted me who actually motivated me to do these videos. Sometimes you want to do some kind of videos, but you're thinking about having like all this setup and all these things. So just do it. Whatever. It's been almost 1 minute I'm talking for nothing. Okay, so my name is Loic, and I'm Cameroonian. So it means that I speak French. Dans ceux qui ne savent pas, oui, je parle français. And every time I speak French, people are like, oh, this guy speaks French. I thought you were like from Nigeria, blah, 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 from Ghana. Yeah, guys, I'm French. Okay, so that's why even my English is broken. Okay, even though in Cameroon we speak both English and French. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, I'm from Cameroon. I came and I live right now. I live in Montreal, Canada. Montreal is a city in Canada, in the province called Quebec. And I came here in Canada in 2008. What was I saying? 2013. In April 2013. I remember when I came here, guys, it was so cold. Even though it wasn't snowing anymore, but there was like little kind of snow out there, but it wasn't snowing, and it was so cold. And I remember when I came, with the differences of the weather differences, my body started itching like crazy when I was on the sun. Yo, I don't know if it was because my skin wasn't well hydrated. Yeah, hydrated. Jeez, I got it. Yeah, my body wasn't well hydrated, so it was so cold. And every time, as I said, I was on the sun, I was itching my body. My uncle gave me something to put on my skin, but it wasn't that working. Okay, let's continue the story. So that's how I came in Canada with my family in 2013. Actually, here's a good point. When we were in Cameroon, we did our papers, to be able to go to Canada in 2008. So it took us like 5 years to be able to have the visa. Do you imagine? Well, the thing is, actually, our documents, when we applied to be for the Canadian residency, no, the Canadian permanent residency, yeah, our documents went to Ivory Coast, and during the year, during I don't know, I think it was 2010. I think they had like a kind of war in Ivory Coast. I don't pretty much remember, but they had something going on in the country, so they stopped our how do we call it, our well, they blocked everything, so they stopped looking at our papers and all this. So in 2012, like the end 2012, they were able to they called us back because they were able to send, like this, they took our documents, they sent it to Senegal. So that's how in 2012 we started back. They contacted us, and then we started back seeing how we have the visa. So that's how we went to do like the medical test, all these things, and blah 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 blah. And the crazy thing is this, guys, when I was in Cameroon at that time, I was always like, guys, I'm Canadian. Even though like the paper wasn't accepted yet, I'll always be like, guys, I'm a Canadian, I'm a Canadian. And here's the story actually. Don't say this to anybody, guys. I remember when I was in Cameroon, I was in since I was doing like English school in Cameroon, there's a class we call Form 5. I don't know where you guys are from. Actually, this video, guys, if it cuts, as I said, it's not a edited video or scripted video. It's just me talking. So if it cuts, it's because I don't have storage in my phone. So I will have to erase some videos and then redo it. But you get the point. So where was I? So the story is this: I was in Form 5, and then I actually, in Form 5 there's an exam you have to do to be able to go to the next class, which is I don't know the name. I forgot the name. Oh, I forgot the name. What is it? Oh, what is the name? So there was a exam you had to do to be able to go to a class called O level. I don't know if you guys know this thing, because I don't even know where you guys from actually. So I'm just talking about, So there was and I missed the exam. Yo, what is the name of this thing? I think, yeah, it's the O level to be able, it's the O level exam to be able to go to the class called lower 6. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember now. So when I was in Form 5, which is like, let's say in Canada, it's like secondary school. So I missed my exams. So I wasn't able to have the what we call the O level. So I missed it. And then I was so ashamed. So I had to change school. And guess what? I changed school. I went to another school, still in the same city, which is called Douala, actually, Douala. And I was telling to my friends that in that school where I was, which is, I think the school was called Royal Bilingual College. For my people from Cameroon who knows, I was in Royal Bilingual College. And that's how I was saying to my friends who went to the next level, which is lower 6, that guys, I'm in Canada right now. So that's why you don't see me anymore. That is so bad, Lloyd. I liked it. So this is just to say how, like, since even before we started our documents, I think it was during the process of our documents, but it took so long. Even though it took so long, I was still like confident that we're gonna have the papers one day, And then so I said to my friends that I was in Canada. I was always telling to people I was in Canada. At that time it was Facebook. There was no Instagram, I think. Yeah, there was no Instagram, so I was using Facebook, messaging my friends. Oh yeah, I'm in Canada. Na 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 na. So that's how now when I was in, and then the year after that, I ended up having my exam, passing my exam, and I had the O level. That's how I went to the next level, which was the lower 6. And then from lower 6, I went to upper 6. And then the year that I was supposed to do the A level to be able to go to university, that's how we with my family, of course, we end up having the visa. So I came in Canada in 2013. Arriving here, guys, I was so lost. Honestly, I was so lost. I was so lost, not well orientated, and so I was staying at home. No, what am I talking about? I was lost. Here I'm talking now. Here's where the dance side of me came. When I was in Cameroon, I liked dance, but I wasn't really dancing like that. And for me, I didn't know how to dance, but I like dance. But as an African, you can tell to your parents, "Hey, Dad, I'll do dance for a living," whatever. So that's how when I came in Canada in 2013, I saw that internet was accessible, like easily. The internet was fast. You pay internet for a month and then you have it like illimited. Yeah, illimited. And then I went on YouTube, guys. I started watching all the dance, like almost all the dance videos. You know, when I was in Cameroon, what we usually know as Cameroonians dances was like, well, what we usually like see as young people was most in the time. I mean, it was mostly like Coupé de Calais from Arafat Coupé de Calais, you know, with his crazy dances and all that. Hommage à lui en tout cas. And then yeah, so when I arrived there, I arrived in Canada, I was watching all those videos because I was always amazed by what he was doing. And then in Cameroon, it was hard to have those videos because, as I said, the internet wasn't that great. Even the phone, well, I will talk for myself. I didn't have like a phone which helped me to have to be able to watch those videos. You know, back in the day, the camera was like you know those Nokia phones, Alcatel. I don't know if you guys know these things. Back in the day, it was that, and then that's how. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I hope so. If you know what I'm talking about, please tell me in the comments because I don't want to be by myself here. So yeah, the kind of phone was there was no color on it, no color. It was like green. No, the phone was like either the orange phone or like the screen. I'm talking about the screen was orange or blue with just like Antuka. I will leave it there. So I in Canada, I was watching all those videos. I was going crazy about it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I was enjoying everything. And then I started going to wait. Yeah, you know, since internet was easy access, that's how I discovered. I think that no, that's how I discovered what we call Instagram. And then on Instagram, I started watching a lot of videos of people like were dancing in Europe. People like Petit Afro, Jenny PSG, Incredible Ziggy, Dance Scott Lloyd, all these people. Like a lot of dancers, you know. A lot of them don't come in my mind right now. Reese Fernando. I was mostly watching a lot of people from actually Netherlands because Netherlands was actually popping. Like the Afro in Netherlands was popping like crazy. So that's how I was watching all these videos. So I was like, these people are doing like giving dance classes and all these things. And I was like, why not me? And I felt like they were living through dance, you know. But after time, I realized some of them were not living with through dance, but still, the majority, I guess, yeah. But well, I was seeing a lot of videos of people giving dance classes. I was like, So that's how, in the year 2016, I finally decided to learn how to dance like properly. So I was actually learning how to dance through their videos. I was watching a lot of videos on Instagram, training myself in dance, and that's how I'm a self-taught dancer. Does it even make sense? Who cares? So yeah, guys, I'm a self-taught dancer because I've been learning through dance videos, and yeah, for sure. At least you know I'm African from Cameroon. You know, I have it in the blood. But when I was there, guys, I wasn't dancing because every time I tell this to people, they're like, "Oh no, you dance since no, 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 no." When you want something, you believe in like well, when you believe in what you want, you can have it like easily, guys. So since day one, when I started like practicing in 2016, I knew I wanted to be a dancer, and that's how I was practicing like crazy. And then till now the story is very, very, very long, right? And at the same time, but I will keep going. Should I keep going? Yeah. Yeah, let me keep going. Hopefully my phone won't stop. Okay, why am I saving this notification? Yeah, so in 2013, let's go back to 2013. I was sitting at home watching all those videos, but in that time I wasn't so thinking about dancing, and then that's how in August I started going to college, Dawson College in Montreal, Canada. So people who are in Montreal here, yeah, I was going to Dawson, and I actually stopped after 3 months because I was living before when we arrived. We were living like with my family, but six of us in with my uncle, like the brother of my dad, and it was perfect. And then when we in I think no in August we went to the city because where my uncle was living is like it's called Delson, like La Rive Sud, and it was a little bit far from the city, which is Montreal, like the schools and all that. So we decided to move to La Salle with my parents. We were like six of us in a little apartment, 2 rooms. So I was sleeping in the same room with my sisters. Yeah, guys, you're immigrant. You just arrived in a new country, and yeah, it wasn't that easy. So that's how I was like, I wasn't feeling that comfortable because at first, yeah, that's why one of the reasons why I I stopped going to Dawson because you know I wanted to be able to make money to be by myself, to leave that environment to my sisters and all that. So that's how I end up going to do what we call vocational training. In French is DEP and DEP as a welder. Because the good thing here is this, guys. In Canada, I guess abroad in general, is like all these jobs that we have in Africa, like welding, mechanics, electrician, all these things. If you say to your people in back in Africa that you're doing this kind of jobs, they will laugh at you because all the Africans go that come from Africa, of course, they're only thinking about office jobs and all these things, administration, doctor, lawyer, all these things. But guys, jobs like welding, electrician, plumbery, carpenter, it gives so much money in these countries. So much money, especially when you know how to make money. Because the thing is, you can actually have your own company and make money like crazy and charge a lot to people, whatever. So that's how I went to do welding. I did like a training, a 1 year, almost 1 year and a half training to be a welder because I know I needed to something that will make me give me money fast because going to college I would like do 3 years DEC in French. Here in Canada it's called DEC, but I don't know the meaning, whatever. After, because I was doing mechanical engineering, sorry, I didn't precise that. I wanted to do mechanical engineering, and then I will be like doing 3 years in college. After that, going to university, 2 years, and all this blah 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 blah. For me, it was like too long, so that's how I did. Well, that's why I wanted to do welding, to be able to have money and be able to leave my parents' place because I wanted to be comfortable. Yeah, and plus because when I arrived in Canada, I didn't have like that much clothes. We couldn't. My parents didn't bought me clothes because I was stubborn when I was in Cameroon. Yeah, guys, I was stubborn. Yeah, yeah, I was stubborn. What? So yeah, and no, I'm a good guy. Okay, I'm a good guy. So that's how I end up finishing my training as a welder. Started working, making good money, guys. I was making good money, even though like there was a lot of how do you call it? Flu? No, smoke. When you weld, you do like welding. Bzzz. You guys who don't know welding, is like when you take two metals together and then you bring them all together. Zzz. Yeah, so I was doing that. I was even doing like cane. No, how do you call it? Les bateaux en anglais, c'est quoi? Canoe? No, not canoe. Like bateau. What? Attends, c'est quoi bateau en anglais? Canoe is something else. You know the thing that is like Titanic, this kind of things. Like yeah, we were constructing all those things. I was working in different companies, making a lot of money, but I felt like it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was missing something. That's how in 2016 I dropped all of that and focused myself in dance. So even though no, what am I saying? No, I was still working. I was still working as a welder, but I was still practicing my. I started practicing myself in 2016 till 2018 where I completely stopped working, guys. So now between 2016 and 2018, what happened is like when I was on Facebook, I was scrolling now, and then I saw this guy called Kevin Boy. Kevin Boy, ne t'inquiète pas mon frère. So he was doing like a kind of was organizing I think something in Montreal. But I think I messaged him, he didn't answer because I wanted to go. And then one day he randomly answered me, but the event already passed. We spoke. I was like, "Yeah, I want to dance with you," because for me there wasn't like Afro in Montreal. And then that's how the light is getting darker. It's getting dark actually. So that's how what was I saying? So that's how yeah he invited me at one of his place, and then there was another two other guys with him, Steve and Rude. The Rude, ne t'inquiète pas mon frère. That's how it was with Rude. We created something all together, and then we did like a little video. I don't even know if that video exists again, because the thing is I had a Facebook in the past that was hacked. That's another story because that's another one. So that's how we end up collabing like this. And then one day there was this girl called Gigi Girana. She messaged him apparently that she wanted to create like a Cameroonian dance traditional group, and then he messaged me if I want to be in part of it. No, even before that, no, before that, yeah, before before that part, he invited me to like a battle that was happening in Montreal. That's where I met people like Melo, like Cheryl. Cheryl was there? No, Cheryl wasn't there. It was Melo. Melo was the judge with other dance hall dancers. And that's how I saw Melo was dancing. I was like, oh, where yeah. Like there's Afro here in Montreal. Like, oh, yeah, I was so hyped. I was so hyped. Yeah, man, I was so hyped. And then yeah, this is the time when now few days after months, I don't remember actually. So there's this girl Gigi, she messaged that friend Kevin Boy. Oh, do you want to be she's looking for dancers to be like in the Cameroonian group. So I accept, I'm a Cameroonian. I want to learn new stuff, you know. And then I was part of it. The group was called Routine Afro Crew. In the past, what was the name? I think today is Routine Afro Crew. But it was routine, like routine dance, coming from the roots, the meaning. So that's how I was in the group. We did many shows. We did many stuff. We even did like a Talent d'Afrique in Quebec, the city called Quebec City. Yo, I don't like this quality. It's getting dark. Attends, guys. I'm so sorry. It's getting dark. Let me try this. Let me try this. I think I'll do it here now because here there's more light. No, let me try this. Wait. Attends, no, there's more light. Attends, where's the light? Because I want you guys to see my beautiful face. Oh, where's the light? It looks nice like this. Yeah, I like this like this. Okay, this one is beautiful like this. Mwah, good. So yeah, that's how I was in the group. We did Talent d'Afrique in Quebec. We were like the third, we end up the third. And then after this time I was like, guys, I wanted to explore different stuff because it was only traditional dances from Cameroon. And me, I wanted to explore stuff like that I was watching on Instagram, Azonto, Shaku, what Mapiano, Ndombolo, all these things. So that's how I left the group, and then I created my own. No, I didn't created my own group directly after that. So that's how I was dancing more like with Oh, okay, no, I forgot this part, guys. During the competition Talent d'Afrique, that's how I met the judge was Andy Michel. At that time, when I was doing my videos, I knew who was Andy Michel because he was a big like a big OG in Montreal. Like people know him a lot. So since he was the judge, actually this is what I did. Guys, always go for what you want. Always. So I passed in front of him, like I did on purpose. And he knows me because, at that time I was already starting to be active on Instagram, posting a lot of videos. So apparently he knew me. So he stopped me and was like, hey, you have to come to do my dance show, which is artisien. Artisien. I think he doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, he doesn't do it anymore. So artisien is like one of the biggest show in Montreal with the different choreographers from Montreal, Toronto. And yeah, so that's how he had like a movement called the Black Royalty Movement with different dancers. So that's how I went to the practice. It was actually like kind of the last practice because, you know, yeah, I think yeah, it was kind of the last practice because the show was very, very soon. So he called me to come to the practice. I was like, yeah, sure, sure, sure. So that's how I met a lot of dancers. I was like, wow, what am I? I met Rama, Serginho, uh, who else? Verushka. I met the twins, the Pleasing twins. I met Cheryl. I met different dancers, amazing dancers, guys, amazing dancers. And me as a newbie, I was like, so we did the show. It was actually, they had like a whole, how do you say it? They had like what is it? How do you say it? So okay, let's say the performance was like I think 5 minutes or six. So me, since it was my first time, you know, I just did like a little part. So it was just a way to say welcome to the family. So yeah, and I'm so grateful for that. And that's how we did the show. Everything went amazing, amazing. After the show, there's Cheryl. She messaged me. Well, not directly after the show, like few months after. She was like, "Oh, do you want to teach at my school, emotion dance school?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I've never teach before. I was like, "Sure, sure, 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 sure." Even though I was a little bit scared. Well, scared. I don't know if it's scared or stressed. Yeah, yeah. It's normal. It's a normal thing. And yeah, I did the first class with her so that I get more comfortable. It went good. It went good, and then that's how after the class, no, after that, I end up giving like regular classes at Emotion, and yeah, everything was going good. A lot of people in the class having had fun like crazy, and that's where I met one of my best best and best friend, closest, everything there at that school, Ariel. She was coming to my Monday classes because Monday classes, there were like 8 people, kind of like regular. But the Tuesday classes was packed, was fully packed. And then that's how I think she did a video about how I met her. So you guys should actually go on her YouTube channel. It's called Ariel Fitzpatrick. I think I'll put it in the description to see. She's explaining how we met, and yeah, so that's how I met Ariel. And yeah, go and watch that video and come back. And yeah, and I was teaching there, and then in 2018 I stopped. I stopped, and then I started giving my own classes, because even though you're young, you're new in the movement. I wanted to grow. I wanted to explore. I wanted to be able to go further than what I'm able to do. I wanted to, yeah, to learn from myself. And yeah, that's how I opened what we call. No, what am I saying? No, by that time when I was teaching there, yeah, when I was teaching there was two other girls coming to my Tuesday classes. They were from no, Martinique. I thought it was someone. I'm a little bit shy because I don't want people to to hear me talking. So when I was teaching at Emotion, I had there was these two girls. They were actually very good. They were actually very good, and they came like from Caribbean countries, so they loved the the culture and all this. I was like, okay, but why? By the time I was teaching, I was like, why not? I like create a little team of few girls, few girls who like the who likes Afro and want to learn. So after I decided to create a group called Afro Vibes Canada, and the goal of this group was actually to do like shows in Montreal, and mostly like teach those girls how to do Afro properly, because I'm someone who likes to give, which is so important, guys. When you give, you will always get back in a certain way. That wasn't the point, but the point was to give, just to give, because that's what like drives me a lot, right? So that's how I merged those two girls with another girl that I met in the studio at Shona Roberts when I was practicing. So we were four of us. And then I was like, I need another one because on stage I need something, how do I say it? When you're on stage with three girls, I feel like it's missing one person. So I wanted to complete it like for me to be in the center. And then two girls on the left, and then two others on the right, like this was more beautiful. So that's how I met Leah. Leah in one of my classes in at Emotion. I was like, yeah, I met her sometimes, a few times at different studios as well. And then, yeah, I was like, do you want to? She said yes. And then that's how we started practicing together, doing a lot of videos together with all of them. The story is so long, but I would think I'll leave it here for today, guys. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it here for today. So, if you guys want more, let me know, and I'll probably do a part two. I know it's annoying. I know. I would like to continue, but guys, my hand hurts right now. It hurts, and yeah, let me know what you would like to know about me, because during the next videos, I will do videos about how to be a successful dancer, stuff like that. How is my journey as a dancer? How am I running my school? Because yeah, now the Afro Vibes Canada is a dance school, it's a dance movement, it's everything now at the same time. And am I how was my world tour? Because this year I finally did one of the biggest world tour that no one ever did in Afro, but I did more than 30 cities in less than 3 months. Crazy, crazy, and I'm in well shape, guys. Yeah, stuff like that. So I'll stop the video here. Don't hate me, because here is all love. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, because what I'll put in this on this channel, guys, will be so inspiring, like crazy. I have so many things in my mind. And dance, people see dance as something that you can make a living from it. But since 2018, I'm living through dance. I know the way I stop the story is weird, but don't worry. Let me know what you think, and see you guys on the next video, the part 2 tomorrow. Bisous.